Taste. This is like the biggest buzzword since vibe coding, right? It's like everybody wants taste. What is taste? Taste is basically just judgment about what is good. It's having a point of view. And so today I'm going to use Zillow to show you how I form a point of view about what is good. This is how I form my taste. Because when you start noticing the world around you, just like if you're a fashion designer, you notice other people's wearing clothes, or if you like cars, you notice other cars. Well, if you want product taste, you kind of have to notice other products. Okay, so we will click into this. This is an incredible house. Oh my gosh. So the first thing I notice is this request a tour. And it says as early as 7 p.m. And I love it. I'm thinking to myself, basically, this is the key behavior that they want someone to do. It's in blue. And why does it work? Well, first, it's the thing that people are here at the site to do, which is tour homes. It's immediate. They're offering this benefit. And then when I click it, I actually can schedule any time that I want. Any time that I want, I could go get a tour. What? That's insane. Now, Zillow cannot commit to this, right? I've actually just scheduled a few tours just to see if they would say yes when I know that the property wouldn't be able to be toured. And Zillow just lets you schedule the tour as if you could go today at 7 p.m. or tomorrow at 9 a.m. They cannot promise it, and yet they do because they're increasing my intent to do the thing that I want to do. So my product taste here is basically like, this is really interesting because they know that I have motivation to buy this house. And now they're helping connect that dots between my intention and my action with this basic kind of lead gen tour scheduler. And so when I think about using this then for other things, I'm like, this is a way using present bias, my desire for something today, and implementation intentions, this idea that if I try to schedule it, maybe it's more likely to happen. They've put this together in a lead form, and it's probably more likely that I will take a tour. So what else does Zillow do to help us form our taste? Well, I'm noticing all of these tags, right? So you have cozy brick fireplace, 8 days on Zillow, sparkling pool. These are all things that help me take a really hard decision matrix, which is all of these homes at different prices, and help me make a decision to click. Airbnb was pretty vocal when they had rare find success. So if you have rare find on an Airbnb, you're more likely to click on it, more likely to book. And by the way, if they tell their host this, then the hosts want to be a rare find. And so Zillow has all of these ways to show you heuristics to make it a hard decision easier. So when I'm thinking about my taste and how I form my taste, I'm like, oh, that's an interesting model for when you have a complex decision. How would you simplify it to reduce the cognitive overload that somebody would have during it? And Zillow has these tags like price cut, single family residence, built in 1961, that really help give me information at a glance to make a really hard decision much easier with this heuristic based UX. Okay, how else should I form my taste? Well, I'm looking here and there is some social proof. So they're telling me this like 1,500 views, 93 saves, what other people have done. It's giving me a signal for how the market is going to behave. Look, I'm sitting behind my computer. I don't really understand the market. I need them to help me understand, is this a valuable home or not? So they're giving me these heuristics. Now you can kind of think to yourself, well, I've seen that before. Like we've seen that probably with an add to cart at booking.com, right? Where it says like how many people are viewing this property right now, or X amount of people have added this to cart, right? So this idea of giving people social proof at a key decision moment now helps me form my taste. This is a point of view. I've noticed things about the digital environment, not just one instance, but multiple. And now at the point that I'm designing something else, I could say, hey, in situations of high uncertainty, like you're shopping for homes or you're booking a trip, we probably want to give people some sense that other people are doing a thing as well to help make their decision easier. So we've gone over 3 ways that I've used Zillow to help create my product taste. And really, the first step is noticing something. And then I think about what is the theory behind why they would do that? Why would a user click on this button? And if it works, why would it work? And I think about all the psychologies underlying user decision making, from present bias to uncertainty to risk aversion, to better understand if I think this is, remember, taste is judgment about what's good, if I think that that's going to help address that psychology. So first you kind of have to notice, then you have to form this theory, and then you have to think. And so product taste is really about forming judgments. So I hope that you go on and have some more product taste. And by the way, if you need more product taste help, you know where to find me.